Doop, 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 doop. They say the first few steps are the hardest. It's pretty easy. Well, my trip didn't start off exactly like I planned it. A little bit of car trouble told us we had to turn around and go back home. However, not too much later, I was back on the road headed south. We stopped by the Toccoa Dam just to take in the sights before finally hitting up the parking lot at Springer Mountain. Finally arriving at the Springer Mountain parking lot, I said goodbye to my ride and started my hike. Alrighty, there we go. Leaving the parking lot, headed south on the Appalachian Trail to go to the shelter. It's very cool here today. It's supposed to be going down to 38 at Blue Ridge, Georgia. 38 tonight, which means it will be really cold up here, especially with the wind. I'm gonna get down here to the shelter and update you then. Welcome to the Springer Mountain shelter. It's really windy and really chilly up here on this mountain. So there's a loft up in that thing. I may end up sleeping in it tonight, just blowing up my pad. Depends on if the wind calms down. I know it's supposed to calm down, I just don't know what time it's supposed to calm down. I knew it was gonna be windy today, the weather said so. But tonight it's supposed to drop down into the high 30s. Tomorrow into the low 40s, and then getting progressively warmer the rest of the week. So, rest of the week should be really nice, but I'm here. Springer Mountain. Hiked the AT about a mile, 1.2 miles from the parking lot to the shelter here. I passed by the entrance to the Benton MacKaye Trail. There's the start of the Benton MacKaye Trail. Benton MacKaye. That way. It's kinda cool. I would say surreal, but it's not really surreal. I guess because I've been preparing for this and I was supposed to already be out here. Then I'm glad to be out here. I'm glad to be back on the trail. The pack feels great. I waded in with a liter of water, 8 days worth of food, even a new stool that I bought. I'll talk about some equipment later on, but it only weighed 45.2 pounds. For those of you that watched my video on testing out my Samsung Galaxy S8, that's what I'm using now. That's what I'm going to be using on the trail. So far, so good on it. And I've got about 24,000 milliamp hours of power. And the only thing I'm really going to be charging with it is this phone, the MP3 player and the speaker. I'm rarely going to have to charge those. So I got at least 5 days of full use on the phone, which I'm not going to do that. So yeah, that's definitely going to last me until I get to my resupply spot, which is going to be some campground. Yeah, here we go, Springer Mountain. I'm going to head down to the spring. I walked down there earlier. The water's flowing strong, so there's plenty of water. I'm going to fill up my 2 water bags and then come back up here and just kind of get out of the wind for a while and sit down. I hope that wind's not blowing out the microphone. I didn't even think about that. Let me check out this loft. This is kind of cool. Yeah, this nice little loft area up here. Some beer bottles. So yeah, I might just bring my bag up here and sleep tonight. Kind of cool. I don't know. We'll see though. Right now I've got to get some water. I'm not hungry because I had a big, huge lunch. Yeah. Update you later on. Here's my lovely water source. Which it's actually pretty cool. This is awesome. Oh, it's getting cold. Okay, I'm gonna get some water. I know the camera isn't gonna do it justice because there's just too many trees in the way, but I really wish there was an overlook here because that view is amazing. Set up for the night. This is where I decided to camp. This little opening group of trees here. Shelter is way over there. My food is actually in a bear box way down on the other side of the shelter. I'm not happy about that, but these trees over there didn't look too good, and I'm a little worried about that one. But the wind has already died down some. As you can see, I have like 3 layers on because it's already getting cold out here. But it should be a good night, man. It's going to be perfectly clear. I kind of wish this was a bald and all these trees weren't here. But man, what a beautiful night it's gonna be. Sun's going down. Get ready for this cold, cold night. Tomorrow begins the official first day. Looking forward to it. This is gonna be an epic adventure. Yes, the wind is still kicking out there and it is cold this morning. I wasn't shivering until I got my arms out of the sleeping bag. So I am going to bundle up and try to heat me up some coffee and some breakfast without the wind blowing my stuff out. First day. Brr. Hi, how you doing? It's a cool morning, but it's beautiful out here. Alright, here we go. The official start of the Benton MacKaye Trail. Doop, 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 doop. They say the first few steps are the hardest. It's pretty easy. There's a little plaque dedicated to Benton MacKaye. Oh, that is a view. Wow. There's this smell in the air. When I rounded the bend back there, it was really strong. I can still smell it. It's extremely familiar to me, but I can't place it. I can't remember where I've smelled it. It's kind of, I almost want to say minty, but it's not right. Headed on. Next stop be Toccoa River Bridge. That's where I'm gonna camp. Should be about 15 miles. I'll update you soon. Beautiful little creek. And I made it back to the Appalachian Trail. And not even a mile that way. It's the shelter I slept at. So that's the loop. I'm headed on that direction. Doing good so far. Sounds like there's a raging creek down there, which I think is Three Forks. I think that's the name of it. It says Three Forks on the map. And Forest Road 656 is right down there too. I just saw a car go across it. The trail goes down to it, so I'm probably gonna sit down there and take me a little break. I gotta tighten up my shoes. They're sliding around a lot. These are kind of rubbing my feet. My feet are a little sweaty now, so they're kind of rubbing. I don't hurt or anything like that, but I don't want to turn into a blister simply because my shoes, the laces just aren't tight enough. I don't know how many miles I have left. I don't even care. I mean, I feel pretty good. There's been some really rough ups going up those mountains, but I mean, honestly, they haven't been that bad. It's just been taking them slow and enjoying the beautiful forest. This is just an absolutely beautiful creek. Three Forks. Trail goes that way, which is where I'm gonna go. But right now, I'm gonna sit down and take a break. I'm guessing this is the bald. I forgot to mention, last night I heard automatic gunfire. Sound like cannon blasts. It went on for a while. I mean, boom, boom. And I know they do military training exercises in this area. And if I'm not mistaken, I read somewhere that you can camp here, but you don't want to. Because apparently the military does exercises here. And they say you might get a rude awakening. Alrighty, this should make about mile 8 or 9 or so. And it's 2:28, so I'll probably have about 3 or 4 more hours. I may end up walking in the dark, but I'm going to get to the Toccoa River Bridge. I'm going to get there. That's my goal. So that's what I'm getting to. I tell you what, climbing out from freaking Long Creek Falls there, which was absolutely beautiful. Man, climbing up that mountainside, dang, to the ball there was steep. Yeah, I'm still moving. I mean, I feel good. I mean, I'm getting tired, and my legs are kind of aching, and my shoulders are kind of tender, but other than that, I feel good, so keep on cruising. I am at Bryson Gap. Oh man. Man, I knew this first day was gonna freaking kill me. Got about 2.8 miles to the Toccoa River, and it's an elevation loss, but it goes like this. Right now I'm gonna head down there and one of my bags and check out the springs. I'm almost out of water. I'm just gonna grab a little bit. So I may not end up walking in the dark after all. If I don't get a move on, I might be. So, oh goodness, man. 15 miles on day one over this terrain. It's been a rough walk. It's been a beautiful walk, but man, it's been pretty rough. So, let's walk down to the spring. Well, I didn't walk 300 feet, but there's water here. So yay! About half an hour to go and I'll be there. I'm reminded of the first day on Toccoa when about 10 miles in, I started freaking about to die. I can sleep so good right now. Yeah, half an hour I'll be there. Oh my word, I made it. Let's go see this Toccoa River together, shall we? There's supposed to be camp spots here too. Oh wow, I love these mountain streams like this. Let's log on across. Oh great, it's a suspension bridge. It's like my knees aren't already shaky enough. Alright everyone, I'm here. I gotta get camp set up and get dinner ready, and I definitely overexerted myself today, that's for sure. According to the guide, 14.8 miles today, 15.9 if you add in the 1.1 from the parking lot to Springer Mountain I did yesterday, and the little bit I had to walk from there back to the BMT, which wasn't a lot. Oh. Yeah, I definitely overexerted myself though. But I'm here for the night. I gotta get everything set up before dark, and then I can worry about dinner and stuff then. And I have this very nice fire pit right here. I'm right by the river. So that's it everybody. First successful day on the trail. I made my destination. So unless something cool happens, day one down. See you all real soon.